starting the show a bit different today. Let me catch my breath. This amazing dancer, nimejaribu.
I'm try.
Kiasi?
FBI.
Stay tuned. Let the show begin. Welcome to Unscripted with Grace and Moisha.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Unscripted. You saw that intro. I've caught my breath. Let me relax. Got some fresh air. Moisha,
Yes.
it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
You probably know her from the FBI dance crew.
Yeah.
Leo tumekutafuta wewe mwenyewe. We hear your story. We can see that you love dancing. When did this start for you?
Actually, I started dancing while I was in primary school. Okay. I didn't realize it's something that is inside me.
Really?
Most probably there was a lot of competition that were coming in schools, in our ghetto. Yeah. I was participating, and most of the competition I was winning. I'm good at this. But professionally, I started 10 years ago. Okay. After we started the FBI dance crew, which means focus beyond imagination.
I see. You just mentioned in the hood, in the ghetto where you grew up.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Majengo, and you have quite a story about. There's a quote you said, I read somewhere. Dance kept me alive and safe.
Yeah.
So take us back to that story. What happened in your upbringing?
I was born and raised in the slums of Majengo, and at the age of 13 years old, after my parents passed away, I was chased home with some of my relatives because of dance. And because of dance, because I was really loving dancing. You know, coming into a Muslim community whereby they don't believe dance is a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's bring bad image to the family. So I was just home, and I started sleeping outside because no one wanted to take me in. There was a certain hall there in Majengo. It's called Pumwani Social Hall, where I was sleeping there. There were some chokoras who used to sleep there, some street kids also. So, and I wanted to go to school because at that time I finished my class 8. I wanted to join Form 1, but no one wanted to take me to school because I was told to choose between school and dance, and me wanted to do both. So I sat down and asked myself, what should I do? Then I started selling groundnuts in Gikomba market just to get money to go to school. So at that time, I really passed well in my class 8, and I was called at Ngara Girls. But it's very expensive, you know, it's a national school. I couldn't afford to go there, so I went to Ngara Queens. There was just some small school there. It's a public school.
So ulijipeleka mwenyewe?
Yeah,
there's no one helping you?
Yeah, I
uniform?
had to changa some money through selling groundnuts just to get money to go to school. Okay. Then I went there. I didn't have uniform at that time, so I went to talk to the principal and I told her my story, the problem that I'm having, and she allowed me to be in school, but as long as I always have to pay every end of the month something small. And by sleeping outside, I was almost raped 4 times. I remember there in Majengo. It was very risky. You know, a young girl, you're 13 years old, you're outside, and it's crazy outside there. So, and then I said to myself, the 5th time will happen for real. I need to do something about it. Then there in Majengo, I took a house of 500 shilling. Down there in Majengo. It was not that good, but just a shelter. I remember there were some of the girls who were also chased home. They didn't have parents. Others, they were young mothers because of pregnancy. They were chased home. Almost 10 of them, I told them, come, we need to squeeze each other in this small house. We need to go to school. I don't know what we're going to do, but we need to go to school. Then,
so you yourself, when you're in that state of you need assistance, you go back and you help others.
Yeah, because they were my friend. I told them, come, tujifinyane hapa tu. As long as, because outside there, it's risky. It's rough, yeah, and then at that time, then, as FBI, we grew up in the same ghetto since we were young. Then they are my big brothers. Then we realized we had a passion of dance. Then say, hey, why don't we start dance crew? Let's just start dancing. Then for me, I participated because I love dancing. I told them, I also want to join. Let's do this. Let's make a crew. Then Sakata season 1 came. I remember.
That's when it started.
Yeah. Then I remember. Then I told the crew, the boys, we need to participate. So we used to practice in a very mad house. It has a matope. Yeah, but no music, just making some moves. Data, you bring 4 moves, 5 moves, we make it together. Then we participated. I remember. Then. So
you signed up for the competition?
Yeah.
Participate?
Yeah, we participate, and we became first runners up. Okay, so I got 40,000 Kenyan shilling. Then I had to pay for my fees and some of the girls' fees that I was telling them we need to go to school. We need to show people that we can do it. Even girls from ghetto can go to school. Then I had to pay for some of the girl fees. Season 2 came, Sakata.
Mkafanya tena?
we almost gave up. Like, I remember, like, because, you know, as a teenager, you always want to win. Like, how to lose, you can't participate, but what tunyima, no. So, but some people told us, like, you guys can win this. You have a passion.
Yeah.
You just go for it. We participated, and boom, we became number one. We won season 2. We were
How much money
given
this
1
time?
million.
Look at
1
that.
million Kenya shilling. So at that time, I was in Form 2.
How was that moment like when you hearing you guys have won?
I
How was
know,
that like for you?
now FBA is becoming famous,
Yeah.
you know, then Moesha is becoming big. Then after 1 million came, I was given 100,000 Kenya shilling. I had to pay for my fees and
And
for
the other girls?
Yeah, and the other girls for my Form 3 and Form 4 and some of their girls' fees. And I told them now, every Saturday and Sunday we need to go and start selling groundnuts in order to save some money.
Look at that. So you got more money,
Yeah, it's like,
100,000, but your mind is still, we still have to, this has to be a consistent.
Exactly.
Sushi pesa lafi imeisha.
Yeah,
You
I
still
didn't
have
know
to work
that
at it.
I was mentoring
That's so
girls
mature.
at that time. Like, I thought I was just helping them. Nowadays, like, I started mentoring girls at which I didn't know. So FBA started becoming big. Like, wow, everywhere it's FBA. You know, FBA through Sakata. Those guys killed it. You know. So at that time, as FBA was becoming big and being the only female in FBI, my Moesha was becoming bigger. Like, you know, I'm inspiring so many girls in these ghettos. Like, so I was getting a lot of messages, text from people like, hey, Moesha, come to our place. We live in Busia, we live in Nakuru. Come and talk to us. Come and teach us dance. You know, we want to know how to dance. Come and talk and inspire us. I'm like, okay, these people, they want to know how to dance and they want people to motivate them, which they don't have in their communities. Then I say, hey, let me just go to these hoods. How will I call it? I need to call it coming to your hood. Just come, because people say, come to a hood, come to a hood. Then I will be coming to your hood. Then I started that, coming to your hood. I remember I started with Kibera. Then I say, hey, charity begins at home. Let me go to Majengo. I did Majengo. I did so many ghettos. Then I said, even people from different counties,
and when they're reaching out to you, you said it's through dance, but what is the state on the ground? What do they need? What are their needs? What are the issues? And how were you mentoring them?
Some of them were not dancers. Some were just needing some advice, some motivational talk. Like, we've heard your story. Just come and talk to us. How did you make it? You know. So when I go to those hoods, like 30% are not dancers. They're just there just to hear me talking, like just to inspire them. So every time we go for a show as FBI, the money that I used to get, I used to buy some food, clothes, shoes, books, because even some street kids used to come. So I buy some loaf of breads, milk, and just go there. I tell them, like, the whole day I'm with you, just going to teach you dance. I'm just going to talk to you. I'm going to have a one-on-one with you. Just told me, like, you know, open up. Yeah. That's why I became, so many people right now, so many kids are very open with me. Like, even the kids that I mentor right now, they call me Mom K. Or, they call me Mom.
You're paying fees for kids and buying food. You're a mother of many. How many? 2,500?
Right now it's 3,000 girls and 500 boys. Yeah, and most of the girls, some of them are HIV positive, others are special kids, others are coming in a very vulnerable backgrounds.
So in those situations, how do you help them? Like the ones who have HIV, single moms?
Okay, first of all, people are asking me, like, how did you get those 3,000? Exactly. So every time when I was going to these ghettos, I used to, when I was doing Coming to Your Hood, I was talking to them because I realized there was a low turnout of girls in each mentorship that I was doing. Most of them were boys who would come. Most of them were boys, like a high percentage was boys. I'm like wondering why girls are not coming up. Then I did a research, like I was asking people in those, like, why? People are like, hey, girls, we're not supported here. Like, if we want to come, we are being told you need to wash vyombo, you need to take care of kids. Why are you dancing? Why are you going there? Why are you singing? Why, you know?
So you realize it's familiar, same as your story.
Exactly. And they're saying, I need to do something about it. Like, for me, I've been helped with some people. I need to help even.
Being, like you mentioned, you're the only female in the FBI crew.
Yeah.
Tell me how that experience is like.
First of all, like I say, it's a blessing. Like, you know, being the only female in these 9 brothers of mine.
They're your brothers?
Yeah, these are my brothers. We've grown together since we were celebrating our 11th year this year.
Congrats.
And I can say you feel like a queen, like you have bodyguards.
Right? They have your back.
Yeah, they're always there.
Yeah.
And the challenge is I always have to work extra hard. Like I need to work extra hard to cope up with their energy. You know, if they wake up something like 10, I always have to be here at 8. As in, I don't need this. Even if we dance, you see our shows, you'll never see a weak link there. Like you'll never even realize there's a female there. Maybe the hair.
You have so many highs.
Yeah.
Like I can't even begin to ask which is your proudest moment, but we'll take a short break. We'll come back with more from Moisha. Keep it here on Unscripted with me, Grace in Salame, with this amazing Moisha. Moisha, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And for teaching me a few steps. Nitaringa nazo wiki nzima. But you mentioned something earlier that had divas in it. You have an initiative, another one that after coming to your hood, you began another one just for girls. Tell us about it.
Okay, as I said earlier, that Divas initiative came from my story, which it pushed me, the Coming to Your Hood pushed me to bring now Divas Power Initiative. That Divas Power Initiative empowers girl child through education and talent. So right now it has like almost like 9 years, since I started it, and I've been trying it with through my dance. Just working hard in whatever I get. So, like for example, if we go for a show, I get something like 50,000. I normally know like 5,000 is my money, 45,000 or 40,000 is for these girls. That has become like part of me.
So, what do you do in the initiative? So, so you teach them dance?
Yeah, it's not all of them that dance. Some they know how to sing. Some they know how to draw. Others they love karate. We have so many weird things, like weird activities in my initiative.
So you get people to help them?
Now that's the challenging part, because most probably I tried to. I'm a mentor. I know how to inspire people, but there's some things I don't know. They need experts. I try and talk to people like, hey, please come, because every Saturday, most probably every Saturday I do mentorships. Every Saturday, you can imagine every Saturday, because you bring the kids. They need to eat. There's transport, you need to take them back to their homes, you know. So
and every time you're not paying the fees.
Yeah, those are the logistics. There was a time I remember, there's some places Singeza Peter because of Madeni. I have copied like everywhere. Give me this. Kwanza when it comes to sanitary towels, some of the girls, they were missing school in 2 or 1 week, in a month because of one. Yeah. So I try to talk to people. I normally go to Garissa and I try to talk to some of the Somali people. They give me box. I told them I'll pay when I come and take the other ones. But inapata sina do. So unapata una change njia because you can't go.
Until you get the money, right?
Yeah.
But now that's changing.
So normally on Saturday I bring the girls together, or sometimes if I don't have money just to bring all of them, I try to go into different counties. I bring them together. I talk to them. I try to get one with them. How was your week? How have you been? How was school? I try to. You can imagine. Yeah. Sometimes even when I'm at home, I see a call from the people that I've left them in different countries just to look after them. If I see a call, I'm like, I hope it's not a bad news, because sometimes the ones who are sick, there's no medicine, maybe they haven't eaten, haven't got money just to, because they have to eat.
Now what ni wewe? Hii nguvu unatoa wapi?
I know, sometimes when I ask myself that.
Right?
Like, how do I do this? Because I know if right now I go outside here and I get like 2,000, I use 300, I need to send me that one to where you on your food. That has become part of me. Yeah, so that's, people ask me, how do you do that? That's how I do it. Like in whatever. People don't know.
But what made Moisha be this way?
I didn't have anyone to give me. I didn't have anyone to tell me this is bad, this is good, this is mean. I've seen most of the girls, they have committed suicide because of lack of support in our ghettos. People don't know. But then I say to myself, this is the thing people don't know. By helping, it doesn't mean you need millions. Even 50 shillings can change someone's life.
Let's have this excuse of when I get this much, then I can do this.
Exactly. Even sometimes, even if I get maybe something like 10,000 or 5,000, it changed lives of almost 200 girls because I've bought bread, milk. Yeah, I've walked from this place to this place without transport. I fika home, even I can't even feel my legs. But no one comes through. You see, we have two types of people in this world. We have people who can help because they want to help. It comes from the heart. And you have people who want to help because there's cameras. They want people to see that they help. So I always ask people, which side are you? Are you helping because you want people to see you helping, or are you helping because it's something that you love, you want to change life? That is why
Because when it's coming from the heart, it doesn't matter who knows or who doesn't know.
Exactly.
You've changed someone's life.
Exactly.
That's what matters.
That's why Divas right now, I've been mentoring for 9 years, and people are like, that's so many years, imekuwa happy. Because I try to talk people, they don't want to come because they want camera. So I decided to do it myself. I need to help. I don't need cameras or anything.
But there's one person I saw who was a part of the process.
Yeah.
The late Bob Collymore.
Oh my God.
Tell me what role he played. And
that guy, he's a hero. Yeah. God rest his soul in peace. Like, he's a hero to me. He's a hero to these kids. This is how it started. Last year, December, I did Divas dance competition, where most of these girls that I mentor, they have groups. So I brought them together to compete. This is the best part about the competition. Before a crew performs, there was in the screen, there was a challenges part they are facing. It was playing on the screen, so people get to understand
their story. As
I didn't want people just to come and see the dance competition, but just to understand the challenges these girls are going through, why they are dancing. So when I was doing that, I remember I talked to director Leonard Kitili. He's the director of Churchill show, and I told him, because for us FBI, we've been dancing for Churchill for almost, like, right now it's 7 years. Yeah, so I told Kitili, like, I'm doing this initiative and I have this competition on December, and I want you guys, I've tried to send proposal just to get some people who can bring sound, who can help in the prize money, but no one is, is coming through. So I just want you guys to help me with the sound and bring the sound. God was there.
What happened?
Kitili had my prayers. Then he said, okay, for us, Laugh Industry, we'll bring the sound. So they brought the sound. Then I went to talk to for the venue part, I talked to the Liberty Hall in Pangani. Then I told them I don't have money for it. Then they told me, you can do it here. Then I did the competition. When the Laugh Industry people came, they saw what was happening, they understood everything. They were like, Moesha, you're doing something big. Because all of those girls who were there, they were like, we are here because of Moesha, blah, blah, blah. It was there. So then, that was date 8. On 11th, it was Mashujaa edition of Churchill show. Kitili told Churchill what was happening, like, what is Moesha doing? It's like, we need to bring Moesha during Mashujaa edition. She is a Shujaa. People need to know, like, she's a hero. Like, she needs a big recognition. Then I would receive a call on 10th, like, Moesha, you need tomorrow come for the shoot. Bring the girls. I was like, okay. I didn't know things were going to change that day.
What happened?
Then, that day ficad, and oh my God. Then I remember this is how Churchill started. Like, people, like, we need to recognize there's a Shujaa. She's doing something big that people don't know. Oh, she's called Moesha. Yeah, I'm like, okay, Niko backstage, I'm like, okay, that's my name. Okay, then my girls walikuwa wanaingia perform. Then kulikuwa na story yao ilikuwa inaonyeshwa, like, what challenges wanapitia and how I've been helping them. Then I was called on stage. I talked my story. And that day, hapo front seat kulikuwa na Nana Kishaga. Then there was Betty, and then there was Huda. Those different people. Then Nana started saying, like, for me, I'm going to donate 100,000 Kenyan shilling. Then Betty 100,000, then Huda 200, there was Belasi, people donated. Then there was this woman, up to today, I wish I could just meet her.
You could just do something small, like maybe contribute whatever you have right now. We have something going on.
Oh, we have like fundraising.
Just, yeah.
And just say thanks. She said this, I know not so many people of us have a lot of money, but you have something in your pocket. Why don't everyone in this place donate?
Just give us something.
Yeah. Then there was, hey.
You had more than enough.
My girls were crying. Yeah, it was, I think that day it was donated almost like 1.2 million. I didn't know Kenyans, it has people who have good heart. That's how I knew. And up to today, I thank Leonard Kitili because of him, he made all this thing happen. Then after that day,
yes. When did Bob happen?
Yeah, then Safaricom was starting. I remember Churchill went to talk to, and Churchill and Kitili wakaongelesha Bob. Like, there's this girl, she's doing this and this. And then that story of mine ilikuwa a trend in Kenya, like, wow. And she's doing this and this. Then I was the inspiration of Ndoto Zetu. Through my story, that is when they came up with Ndoto Zetu initiative, which it has helped. I'm always so proud, like I'm so happy that through me it has helped, that initiative has helped so many people through Safaricom. Like, it's a blessing, yeah. Then on first, it was New Year edition. Bob was coming to Churchill show. It was like, I was at backstage. Then I was told, don't store uniform, store uniform yako. I'm like, siko najua nini na happen. Because people were acting weird that day. They know what was happening, but they didn't want to tell me. So Kitili tell me like, usitoe uniform. Like, okay, maybe tunarudi show tena. Then niko backstage nasikia Bob anasema, Kenya, these are the same words. I will never forget this word. He said, Kenya is made up with people like Moesha. I'm like, that's Bob saying my name. You guys nasikia, like telling the crew, like Bob is saying my name. I'm like, nimedu. Kenya is made up with people like Moesha. Where is Moesha? Churchill saying, where is Moesha? Come to the stage. I'm like, okay, I was shaking, like, yeah. Okay, I've seen what you're doing, Bob said this. I've seen what you're doing. And because of that, for you being an inspiration, I'm going to take 18 of your girls and give them 5-year full scholarship.
Oh, bless. You couldn't believe it?
I was like, oh my God, this is a New Year present, man. Like, wow.
All the support you were looking for, one man came and supported you.
One man came and took 18.
Changed everything. Yeah.
18 girls. Because I was like, I was having so much stress, like, what am I going to do? Because so many girls from Maliza class 8, wame pass poor. Because these girls, they always know the struggle that I go through. They always work hard in their studies, just to make me
because
proud.
They know how much you are going through.
So, almost like 200, they have passed so well. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? They have been called in so many good schools. What am I going to do? I can't take them to this kind of... Yeah, then...
Well done.
Right now, Bob took like... you see now why it affected Diva Spa and me when he passed away. Because I'm like, no one has even done that. Like, even the people who knew my story, they've never even took one girl just to take to school. Like, Bob took 18, like, for 5 years, full scholarship. Yeah, and then he said, like, you are a hero, always know that. I'm like, wow. And that's how Bob came to the picture of Divas.
As you wrap this part, if there's something you could tell him, what would that be right now?
Bob, you are a hero. You are a big inspiration to... because of you, I knew there are some people who have good heart, like... Oh my God. It's okay. Because of Bob, I knew there's some people who have good heart. There's some people, like, you made me want to help even more, like what you did. Like, Bob, just know you're a blessing to me, and thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Moesha. We'll be right back with more from Moesha. Keep it unscripted. Moesha, thank you for sharing that connection and just gratitude that you have for Bob. He did change very many lives, and we pray Safaricom will keep that alive, keep that hope alive in the many lives that he inspired. I think it's so important for you to, nyumbani, wasichana wa majengo, at the girls watching you from wherever they are, if you could speak to them. I think women, we've created this picture of not supporting each other, but meeting people like you. You are a shuja, you know. What would you tell girls at home watching you right now?
Okay, first thing I always tell the girls, like, you need to respect yourself. Like, respect yourself and people will respect you. And number 2, you always have to be humble. Always be humble, like. And another thing, learn to listen. You will find people who will tell you, like, you cannot do it. Just know they're there. Some people are just born to do that, like, to discourage you. But it depends with what you love. Like, you need to keep on pushing. And even if you're a female, you need to work hard. You need to work hard. Like, be a strong, independent, like, work extra hard each and every day. And for women to support women, this is something that I always say each and every day. I wish, like, from my experience, I don't know other people, like from my experience, I wish that women could just come together and support. Because I remember through my proposal, in the big percentage I talked to people, the people that I talked with was women. I talked to them, I told them, like, come and support this. We are women, come, we do this for these girls. They will understand more, you know. But, so I always wish, like, we should come and support each other. It doesn't matter if you have money or not, even, you
what
know,
capacity, however little you have.
Exactly, because we are living in a place whereby when I want to support you, like, I feel like you are gaining a lot, you know.
Competition.
Yeah, it's a competition. It's
makes no sense.
Trust me, it doesn't make sense at all. We support each other. We all win. That's the thing.
Let's win together.
Yeah, let's win together. That's the women, strength of a woman we bring together. We can conquer it all. Yeah.
All right, Moesha, I have to ask, you are very young. I wouldn't say how old, but you've done so much for other people. Just thinking about 3,000 girls, 500 boys. You've inspired many. What do you do for yourself, Moesha?
Okay.
Curious to know.
I know. Most probably when I'm free, because I don't get a lot of free time. Yeah, because if I'm not here for dancing, maybe we have traveled for competition, and maybe if not competition, not dance, I have to travel to other counties to see the girls. So when I get that free time, I just try to take the girls to swimming, and sometimes I go for a swimming. Your place inakuwaga inamboezi mtu mwingine because I go with a lot of kids.
So your free time pia ni watu wengine.
Ni watu wengi. So and I love movies.
Okay.
I love movies. I love cooking. I love eating. I'm an eater.
And you work it out when you dance every day.
I work out. Trust me.
You work out hard.
I'm the coordinator of fitness in the team.
I see.
Yeah, so nice. The girl power. So now wakimbiza si mchezo. So they know.
I'd like to know, from traveling the world, dancing with the president, supporting so many girls around right here in Kenya. What's your highest moment? What are you most proud of? These are many highs.
I know. Let me say, I can say by being the first female to make the president dance. I made it, man. I made the president dub.
You made him dub?
Yeah. He was like, I remember that day he was very scared, like, I'm going to meet the president. And then when we reached there, he was like, I want her to teach me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like, okay, now the routine, like the president wants me to teach. So that's something like, wow, I made a record, Then and then another thing, then nikakuja can make the deputy president to dance, Juicy. Then another thing, making Kenya proud outside there as the only female, making the Kenya proud in so many countries. And
you told me you guys are a big deal abroad.
Yeah, like big deal.
Walking in the streets ni ngumu.
I know, like in the competition when we were in last week, but one in Phoenix, Arizona. Like, everyone is waiting to see Kenya. Even the owner of the competition, the CEO is like, I hope you Kenyans are coming. Everyone is always in that stadium just to see Kenya perform. Like, and we became best in cultural act. This is the fourth time since 2015, 16, 17 in Arizona, in San Diego, in Las Vegas, in New York. We've just gone there and we've been representing. And so I feel so proud. Like, I show these females, you can do it. I've done it. It's just a girl from Ghetto Majengo, and she's going. I didn't know. Like,
your dreams are valid.
Yeah, I just need hard work.
So as you wrap up, what other dreams do you have for yourself, Moesha?
Right now, the dreams that I have is to make all these girls that I support dreams to come true. Like, just to get a big support for them. And right now I've been chosen as the only young female to go in Washington, D.C. and talk about the challenges we're having, to inspire and talk about a lot of things in there. Yeah.
And all this from your talent?
All this from my talent. Like, I'm in the blogs of US. Like, right now, the blogs, they're having my story. I was in San Francisco last week, and I was in that room, and I was having so many inspirational big women who are changing the world, and they were just there.
And you're one of them.
Yeah.
You're one of them, Moesha.
The meeting was supposed to be on 9th, but because of my competition, they had to postpone it to 14 until I finished my competition. So they flew me from Phoenix to San Francisco just to hear my story and see how they're gonna help. So I'm just hoping like it's gonna come something good out of it. Yeah, I'm just praying a lot. So I was just praying like even here in our country I could get that support.
I understand.
From
Like what
people.
you're saying, you're a big deal abroad. Our athletes are big deals. They can't walk the streets
exactly.
of New
Like
York.
I go there and everyone is like, hey, FBA is here, hey, Moesha is around. People are just traveling from different states just to come and just congratulate me for the good work I'm doing. Just, they don't even know how to repay me. I'm like, thanks. So even when I came back to Kenya, like Juicy, I had to come with almost like 4 suitcases because the Kenyans who are living there, they put some clothes just to bring for the kids. Yeah, it was some beauty things for the girls. Like I was like, wow, these are the kind of things I know I get from abroad. But here, even getting support to people just to come and mentor these guys, to talk to them, just to...
It's hard, eh?
It's very hard. So I normally have to Google, today I need to talk about business. So kwa Google,
you teach yourself.
So I go there and I talk this. I remember there's so many people who came and take my story. They take my story, they're saying like it's gonna get a lot of help, people are going to help. Then I see my story on YouTube sometimes even. Kumbe people have just used it to go and get money. That's the thing that, you see, those are the kind of challenges I've been having. I've got a lot of people who have come to Majengo, they've taken my story, my girl stories. And
we thank you. On my part, in our show, all we can say is thank you. We see the work you're doing.
Yeah.
We applaud the work you're doing. People out there who would like to just support what Moesha is doing with our kids. These are our children. The community, do chime in. Our communication is right below. But before we wrap up the show, your boys are in the room and we need to meet them. Would you like to call them for us?
Yes. And before I call them, follow me on Instagram, please.
Tell them your handle.
My handle is at Moesha K, and the initiative is called Divas_Power_organization, and Facebook is Moesha K, Twitter is Moesha K. Just go there and you'll just see my work. Everything is there about the initiative that I do. It's there.
Everything.
And then
follow her.
Yeah, please follow. Yeah, and them. So I have my brothers. All of them not here, but some of them are here. These two are the ones who have been really, really supporting. They've been here. They've seen me crying. They've wiped my tears. They've slapped me. They've been bad big brothers of mine, but I just love them so much. So this is Rama. This is Mute. There's Nash. There's Ezra. There's Freddy. There's who else? There's Mute. I told you. You see? There's Mute. There's Manu. There's Jack, there's Sam, there's Devi, all of them, they're my brothers, but this is Mute and Rama. And yeah, so yeah, they are.
Nice to meet you, boys.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Lakini niambie, Mute. For real? That's your name?
Yeah.
For real?
That's my name, yeah.
That's your name. But I hear you're the complete opposite.
Exactly.
No. Confirm with the M-Pesa.
I confirm. But nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And you have your fans at home watching. What would you like to tell them?
As FBA, I'd like to say like, it's been 12 years as guys dancing from high school till now. We've gone to school through dance. Like
It's full time.
It's full time. Like talent yako siache as much as kuna watu wajui talent zao. Hapo ndo pasi si come in. Si try to bring out talent ya whoever comes across us. Tumekuwa na all sorts of criticism na pia tumekuwa heroes to
Hiyo ni maisha.
more
Criticism
people.
lazima ikam.
Lazima ikue, and tunabelieve hizo criticism ndio offered na kwa the best dance queen in Africa. Yeah. And
But do you say?
yeah.
Hey.
Okay, si kubrag ni reality.
I agree.
As Divas, naweza sema she's been doing a very great job. Last week tulikuwa San Francisco, and she did one hell of a presentation. Like kila mtu, alikuwa mbele ya one of the alikuwa na mbele ya watu influential sana kwa dunia. Many influential women kwa dunia, and she killed the presentation. Like
You have a seat at the table, my dear.
yeah, sisi KFBA tuna wish all the best to her. Si try kumpush. Kuna pali uchoka, manalia anasema mimi sitaki kuendelea cause yuko na stress. She's not getting the support that she needs, but sisi tuko tu hapo for still tunampush
You let her give up.
Yeah, kama team. I love Esu sema watu wengi utuliza kwani tuko na dem mmoja pekee kwa
Yeah,
team.
why is there only one female? Tell us.
She's one in a million. Yeye pekee yake kwa madem wote tumewatafuta. She's the one who can keep up with our energy, spirit, motivation, like yuko tu sawa.
Good to sawa. Thank you guys, and that's how you end the show. Some positive inspiration and vibes from this amazing crew, FBI crew. Watafute, follow them, dance, get tips from them, and of course support Divas Initiative. Thank you so much for watching Unscripted. We're going back to dance. Yeah, I'm not done with my dance lesson. But have yourselves an amazing week. God bless. Take care and see you again next week. Bye.